So I left my car at home today and I decided to take a stroll in Taipei. I was actually at the Guting area doing something, and I've walked down and I found myself, as you can see, at the other end, at the southern end of YongKang Jie. And I'm ashamed to say it's only my second time here. Now, YongKang Jie is famous for restaurants and coffee shops and all kinds of nice little things. Judging by the buildings in this area, it does seem to be quite an old neighborhood. If you were going to come here, you'd probably go to Jie Dongmen. That's what it says on Google Maps, but actually on the MRT itself, it just says Dongmen MRT. And if you come out that exit 5, it should be just to the right, the northern tip of YongKang Jie. So I'm going to walk down the alley here from the southern point up to the northern point and just show you what the street looks like and what kind of coffee shops and restaurants you can find on the street. So like I said, this is the southern tip and not too much to see here, and I'm gonna walk up. It does seem to be a one-way street. So I'm gonna walk up the street and see what I can find up here. It's quite a long street, so I'll just show you a couple of highlights. So I've walked about 2 blocks north from where I started, and the street makes a funny little kink in the road here. And then it seems to go further north from there, and there's a couple of jewelry shops and bookshops and clothing shops in this area. I haven't seen too many restaurants yet. So I'm about a third of the way up on YongKang, and there's like a little restaurant here, and there's like cute little antique type shops and then a little clothing shop. The interesting thing here is this is lane 47. Remember, this is a one-way going north to south, and if you're driving, there's a parking lot here. So if you were going to come down here with your car, go to alley 47, and then there's a parking lot right in that alley. Just past the halfway mark, there's this place. I actually came here the other day with a friend of mine. It's really good. I'll do a video on this place itself, but that's about exactly halfway down or up on YongKang Jie, and it's number 18 if you were looking for the address. Really nice place, Western food, burgers and stuff. So this would be closer to the northern entrance per se of YongKang Jie. That is YongKang Jie over there. There's this little park in here. And next to the park, there's like a little alley going in both directions. And as you can see, there's lots of little cute, quaint clothing shops. There's like a little antique shop there, I think, handbags, shoes. And then if you go around, over there seems to be a couple of cafes and restaurants and things like that. Some of the places seem to be open and some of them are closed right now, but I think it's just the time. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon, so maybe they just open for lunch and dinners, but really nice, quaint little area. I would highly recommend that you just walk this whole street before you settle down on a place to eat or have a cup of coffee. Okay, this is as far north as I'm going to go. If you haven't recognized it yet, this is Xinyi Road. And I do believe that YongKang Road goes further north, or mind you, maybe not. That's a different road. That's something else road. So what I told you before is if you get out of the Dongmen MRT, right? Well, that's Dongmen MRT over there, and that's exit 5. So literally you come out of that MRT and just walk down a little bit, and then YongKang Jie, from my perspective, starts over here and it goes south. So this is the other end, the northern end of it. I think YongKang Jie is more an area than one street per se, because every block has a little alley that goes left to right. And down each of these alleys there's lots of little coffee shops and antique shops and lots of things to do. There's also a bunch of tourists down the street, Western tourists as well as Asian tourists. Lots of people taking pictures, lots of people staring at South African girls walking down the street with cameras as well, like you can see. But yeah, it's nice. There's lots of stuff here. I pointed out a cafe that I went to before, which I really like, and now I'm going to go and try some coffee at another place. I think if you haven't been down this road, you probably should come down here. Just walk down either from the northern end to the southern end, or walk down from that MRT exit 5 all the way south.